Well. Another day, more drama, more chaos. We call it the day of draws. Unexpected shit happened. Unexpected shit. No one in the world, I don't care how crazy, how insane you are, no one would have expected Spain and Cape Verde to end in a 0-0. Our first 0-0 game of the World Cup, and no one expected it to be Spain versus Cape Verde, a goalless game. It wasn't boring. It was a good game, but like no goals. I mean, guys, I did predict in my prediction that Cape Verde will be second in the group, but I didn't expect them to go like that, toe to toe with Spain, just defending all game long. Oh my god, let's speak about what happened in this game. So Mr. De La Fuente comes out with Simon, Cucurella, Laporte, Cubarsi, Lorente at the back with Rodri, Ruiz, Pedri, and the front three of Gavi, Oyarzabal and Ferran Torres. I know before the game, I knew Lamine wasn't gonna start, but I expected at least maybe like an almost starting. Nico Williams also, I didn't expect him to start, but like this front three, that's not a front three you play in the World Cup with, especially versus a low block haram ball like Cape Verde. Like, yeah, this was shocking, the biggest shock of the World Cup so far. Anyways, the game starts, just Spain possession all game long, trying to create chances. Ferran missed this. Oh man, as a Barca fan, I know what this feels like, for Ferran to be missing everything he gets. So yeah, now for the world to be seeing this and Spanish fans to be seeing this, yeah, I deal with this shit every single week as a Barca fan. He hit the crossbar, he skies the ball, he shoots the ball to the keeper, he passes it to the keeper. Useless, man. I don't want to see him on the pitch. I'm gonna have to deal with this again every season in Barca. He's not leaving. This guy has something on Laporta and Hansi Flick, because he keeps playing and they're trying to renew his contract. This brother ain't never leaving us. Like, I'm tired. All my hair lost because of this guy. I'm gonna be bald soon because of Ferran Torres. Like, man, I'm tired. But yeah, Cape Verde played a very well low block haram ball, amazing. This keeper is 40. Brother is 40. He saved everything. Not that a lot of chances were dangerous, but there were few dangerous chances and he saved everything. Defense played well. They closed up everything. First half, as I said, few chances created, but all missed. Oyarzabal missed. Everyone missed. Cucurella, Laporte, Pedri, Rodri, Ruiz, Ferran, Oyarzabal, Gavi, everyone missed. Nothing. Dangerous chances, but zero finishing. Second half starts. I'm like, De La Fuente, it's time for Yamal. It's time for Nico Williams. Even a Munoz, a Pino, even though he's shit, just bring on someone. Gavi is not a left winger. In the midfield, okay, I know he plays sometimes as a left winger, but no, that's not his place. He either plays in the midfield or behind the striker, like somewhere in the midfield. Left wing, no. Especially not versus a low block. He's not a dribbler that can take his man and do something, no. He's an aggressive midfielder. That's his play style. Oyarzabal, nothing. This game non-existent. Ferran Torres, I don't want to even speak about him because I'll record a 1 hour podcast about how shit he is. Fabian Ruiz didn't do much either. skying the ball. He sent one to Madrid, he sent one to Malaga, he sent one to Barcelona. Ah, man. So disappointing as someone who supports Spain, but I'm very happy for Cape Verde. They played well, they showed up passion, defended all game, and they did what they had to do. That was their only way of getting a point, and they did it. They actually did it. So fair play for Cape Verde for getting a point off Spain. Big respect to them. Then I'm screaming at my screen, De La Fuente, bring on Yamal. De La Fuente, please, Yamal. He brings him on in the 71st minute. Brother, 20 minutes left. I know Yamal can make a difference in 1 minute or 2 minutes. And he did. Ever since Yamal came in the game, he changed. Spain looked way different. He's creating chances. He's giving Travellas to even Olmo came. Mikel Merino came. Nico Williams came. He's giving Travellas to Olmo. He passed it back to Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal shoots it. It deflects off the defender. It goes to a corner. It was close. Yamal, there was like 3-4 players on Yamal, and still he was making a difference. He was dribbling. He was creating chances. None of them was a goal, but Spain looked completely different with Yamal on the pitch. So please, I know he just came back off an injury. You're not trying to risk him because World Cup is long. But come on, man. Without Yamal, they looked shit. They look mid as fuck. Like, this is not a team that's gonna win the World Cup. They're not the favorites anymore after what we saw from that game. Not at all. Without Yamal, oh, this team it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Anyways, they create chances, they missed. Cape Verde, barely any chances, maybe a few, but most of them were like long shots that were saved or they just got blocked. So they didn't do much. All they did was defend, and they kept a clean sheet, got their 1 point against the hardest team in the group. So fair play. That was it. Spain 1-1, and yeah, it's not looking good for them. And then we go to the other game where another draw happens. Honestly, guys, I thought Egypt did really well. I'm impressed. MashaAllah, they did really well. They came out playing well. They're looking different. They're attacking, creating chances. And then one random thing. Salah passes it to Imam Ashur. Imam Ashur on the edge of the box outside. Bangs it in, bottom left corner. Ooh, that was a finish. What a shot, what a strike from Imam Ashur. Then, after the goal, expected Egypt defense, they were just relying on defending and on the counter-attacks. They were dangerous on the counters. They had a few chances. They could have easily made it 2-0 with Marmoush. Marmoush missed. Salah missed. This brother Zico also missed. They had a lot of chances. Belgium was creating, but it wasn't looking good for them. Doku, they didn't have a good game. De Bruyne was okay. Tielemans, he had a few shots. Close, but not good enough. Why is the Catalaire playing striker, man? He's not a striker. He's an attacking midfielder. I know he plays there sometimes, but that's not his place. Until then, the first half ends 1-0. Until the shine comes in. 66th minute. Romelu Lukaku. Literally, few minutes later. Just as soon as Lukaku comes in, game changes. Who was it who crossed it? I don't even remember. Because it counted as an own goal. I think it was Munier. Yeah, Munier crossed it. Inside the box, Lukaku had he was in the middle of two defenders. He just there was chaos, and I thought Lukaku actually scored it, but on the replay it was Hani. It was the last to touch him, so he scored an own goal. But Lukaku made a difference. As soon as he came in, changed the game. Raskin came in, the Kuiper came in. I don't know if it's the Kuiper or the Soiper. The Soiper sounds wrong, so let's go with the Kuiper. Call him Maxim. But yeah, Vanaken came in, Pardo came in. They looked better. They created a lot of chances. They missed. Schubert had a good game. He saved a lot. He saved a lot of shots. But even though Belgium were so wasteful, even Egypt, they could have killed the game 2-0, even 3-0. But yeah, Belgium equalized. I felt like they could have got another goal in the last few minutes, but Schubert had a lot of amazing saves. Egypt, their defense was playing good. They have a really good defense, and yeah, I was happy to see Hamza come in the last few minutes. He didn't do much, but he had one chance. He ran with it. Was close, but yeah. Game ends 1-1. They both get a point. Fair play for Egypt for getting a point versus the hardest team in the group. They could potentially easily win this group. If they play well against Iran and New Zealand, they could easily end top of the group. So yeah, fair play to Egypt. The Arab teams keep doing well. Morocco, Egypt, but Tunisia still a disappointment. We have Saudi game in 30 minutes. Hopefully they do well. So yeah, impressed by Egypt. Shocked by Cape Verde. Disappointed a bit with Belgium. And very disappointed with Spain. But yeah, that was the first two games of today. I'ma catch you all guys later. Take care and peace.